Hello, everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends, and we pray that our Lord, the Christ, our Savior, open the eyes of the fool and make them smart. Today, our topic is why Muhammad Ali, he kissed a black stone. Now, for sure, Muhammad Ali is not important for me, but there's many of you, maybe you like him, and many, they think he is just a wonderful, role model to follow or something like that. But actually, speaking about this person is a great example how when you are deceived, you lose your mind. If I come to Muhammad Ali and he's alive, and I say to him, listen, I am a prophet, my name is Muhammad, and there is a stone, if you kiss it, it's holy. I mean, how in the world this man who live in America, who grew up in America, he will do such a stupid thing? Believing that there is a stone, it's holy, and believing that he should kiss it. And that stone is made in the shape of a vagina. How that can happen? How a person can do such a thing? Don't you think it's a stupid? Yesterday, we have a Muhammadan Abdul. He claimed to be a sheikh, and he called me. And by the way, if there is any of you here is sheikh and Abdul, you would like to call me, just let me know. I will be happy to take your call. But until we get a sheikh to call us live now, we will show you yesterday the conversation, and you will see how stupid this cult is. You see, if the one you follow is stupid, how smart are you? You know what I mean? Is the one who will teach you how to live, he was evil. He was disgusting, he was a criminal, and he was pagan. And then I'm going to follow him blindly without questioning why. So until we get some Abdul to call us, Muslim, sheikh, we have this sheikh who called me yesterday, and he was so excited to get me busted. You okay? I will call you, just to give you time to think. All right?
Okay.
All right. Let us see this. Maybe it's a Muslim guy, used a Muslim name or woman name. He'll do that. Remember, he is a sheikh, but he used a Muslim girl name to call. And the reason they do that, actually, because this is how they speak to men under women name. Sound fishy, right? But this is very normal in Islamic society. They send you fake pictures, give me your phone number, whatever, So this is a sheikh, he is using a female name, and his name now is a Fatima. But I will put him in his place as soon we speak. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend.
1 second. Hello, is this Christian Prince?
Yes.
Hi, weren't you just on a live video chat right now?
Yes, I'm live on air, actually, and you called me many times, so I wanted to see what's up. You are live on air, and nobody can hear you right now.
I believe that you were just debating the Shia.
Oh, okay. So, are you a Muslim?
I'm a Sunni Muslim.
All right. So, what do you like to tell us, Mr.? You call yourself Fatima, so I don't know what to call you. Fatima is a girl name, right?
No, it's just the Skype account.
All right. Okay, no problem. So, what do you want to say to us? Go ahead. Can you help us to tell us how Islam is a correct religion? Maybe you can help
Well,
us.
Islam is a true religion if you have knowledge. The problem is that you don't have the knowledge, which I feel bad for you.
Okay, that's good. So you have knowledge yourself?
Well, of course, I'm a sheikh, brother.
Oh, you are a sheikh. That's good. So as long
I have knowledge. Just, some of these people sometimes that they have videos, for example, like if I explain like Zakir Naik or Mohammed Hijab or Sheikh Uthman bin Farouk actually is a sheikh, but these people are known. And then there's some people, that may not be known, but they can still be sheikh,
So you are a sheikh. You are a sheikh. You have knowledge like Uthman, this guy, or you don't? You have more?
No, not like him. I wouldn't say that. No, to be honest. But let's get directly into the
You have
topic.
less knowledge than him?
Well, obviously, but I mean, let's get directly into the topic. What I want to mention.
So what do you want to mention? Go ahead.
Let's talk about the black stone, if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
You say we tell you in Islam that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has kissed the black stone, correct?
All right.
And you say, why did he kiss it?
Exactly.
So I want to ask you, if I wasn't by his side and it's not mentioned, how would I know?
If you are what? Not in his side?
Well, for example, he's not living in our time, correct?
Okay.
And you're saying, why did he kiss the black stone? So
Right.
if I'm living now, how would I know if it's not mentioned in Quran and Sunnah? There's no way I know that.
But you Muslim, you reported that, right?
Correct, I understand, but I'm
Okay.
saying he doesn't live in our time. So he kissed the black stone. The reason we kiss it, because it's an act of Sunnah. Sunnah is what he did, so we follow him. He's our role model.
Okay. That's wonderful. But why he did?
That's exactly what I told you. I have no idea because he didn't mention it. If he mentioned it, then I could answer you.
Okay. So what you are saying to me now, that Allah never said to Muhammad to kiss the black stone.
Well, I said Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may peace be upon him, kissed the black stone like it's mentioned in the hadith, correct?
We got that, but who is the one who taught Muhammad to kiss the black stone?
I don't know why he kissed it. I already answered you, my friend.
Okay, so
And this is what all the Islamic scholars say,
all right.
not what I say.
So you do not know why Muhammad kissed it, but shouldn't you Muslims know your religion? Because this is now an act of worship. Muhammad, he kissed a stone which is attached to the Kaaba. It's an act of worship. And shouldn't you know why he doing such an act?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand what's wrong with that.
Well, how come you claim that you are not pagan and then you kiss stones?
Because you claim in your videos that we worship the black stone, and you're completely wrong about that.
It's an act of worship to kiss the stone.
No, because Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala anhu clearly said in a Sahih al-Bukhari, page number 1597, I studied this stuff, my friend, that had Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam not have kissed you, I wouldn't kiss you either. Neither do you benefit, neither do you harm. Umar ibn Khattab mentioned that.
Exactly.
In a Sahih al-Bukhari hadith, why would he say you don't harm if we worship it?
Thank you very much.
Benefit if we don't worship it.
Thank you.
He clearly said you're just a black stone.
Thank you. So Umar al-Khattab, he is getting Muhammad busted. Because if the black stone is useless, then we should not kiss it.
Yeah, why does it have witnesses on the day of judgment?
Listen.
It will be a witness for us, right?
But hold on. You just said Umar al-Khattab, he says there's no use of you, correct?
Well, he's trying to explain to you,
my friend,
that we don't worship. We don't worship you. We only worship one Allah.
Just take the word. You are the one who mentioned the hadith, not me. He said that you are useless, correct? Useless. There's no.
No. He didn't say that in the hadith. He said neither do you benefit, neither do you harm.
Thank you very much.
You
there's no benefit. It's mean useless. There's no benefit. It's mean useless. Okay. So, but a second after you said the black stone is good to witness for us in the judgment day. So did Umar lie?
My hands are going to witness too. My eyes are going to witness too.
No. Your eyes, no. The black stone is good to witness for every Muslim is going to have a tongue and a mouth. Correct?
Okay. So what's wrong with being a witness?
So no, hold on. I'm not saying about wrong now. I'm saying that Umar al-Khattab, he just said that Muhammad is a liar because Umar, he said there's no use of you.
Okay, yeah, I understand, but again, you just mentioned the hadith, and by the way, when it's mentioned, if you understand, which I'm trying to teach you, I don't know if you want to learn or not.
Okay,
I
teach me. Go
study
ahead.
this stuff, my friend. I know
Okay.
this stuff.
All right. You teach me. Go ahead.
Okay, if someone be's a witness, for example, let me give you an
This
example.
is not the question now. This is not the question. The
No,
question
I'm not
is.
jumping.
No, the question is,
Listen.
Omar, he said you are useless, and you agreed.
And
Muhammad, he says,
I'm
no, you are
explaining to you. Can I
useful.
talk?
You say,
I'm explaining to you.
no
Let
problem.
me explain.
You are going to talk, but let us put the dots together.
I'm not a
Are
person
you
like
with
these
Omar?
other Muslims.
You are the one who
Like
called
these
for
other
me,
Muslims
Omar.
you debate. Listen,
No problem.
these other Muslims you debate, they run topic to topic. They jump topic to
Okay,
topic.
go ahead.
I've been watching these videos.
Guys, there is other Muslims, they run topic to topic. He is not like them. He's not like them. Just wait 5 minutes. I'm not like other Muslims, okay? I'm not like other Muslims. There's other Muslims, you debate them, they run from topic to topic. I'm not like them. Are you sure? Just wait. In a few minutes, he wanna jump to different topic to save himself from the horrible mistake by calling me. And by the way, if you are a Muslim and you are a Sheikh, like I saw the guy, his name Qasim. Where is Qasim? Are you there, Qasim? Do you like to call me Qasim? Last time Qasim, he hang up and he ran. I got to go. You know what? I will corner you even if you are in a circle room. So I'm not going to run like Muslims from topic to topic, other Muslims. I'm not like them. Okay? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
For a long time. These Muslims, I don't even know why they debate you. If they don't have knowledge, they don't know how to talk. Now when you're debating someone like me, I will explain to you.
Exactly. Explain to me. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Just give me a chance, please.
Go ahead.
With respect. Okay? If someone is a witness, for example, say you come to me and I say that I need you as a witness, someone is giving me a problem. You're like, sure, what is going on? You're a witness. If you become a witness, what is that supposed to mean? We have witnesses in courts. We have witnesses everywhere. A black stone being a witness on the day of judgment doesn't mean you worship it. And Umar ibn Khattab clearly mentioned that neither do you benefit, neither do you harm. It's just a witness. For example, don't you know that your hands is going to be a witness? Don't you know your body's going to be a witness? Now you're going to tell me, how can it speak? That's the power of Allah. How did Allah create us? From a mingle drop of sperm in Surah Al-Insan in the Quran, right? If you read Quran, I read Quran. I know it verse for verse. In Surah Al-Insan, Allah said He created us from a mingle drop of sperm. How? If we weren't created and you were told that we are created from a mingle drop of sperm, how is that possible? Allah has done it. So the same thing, your hands can be a witness. Allah can do that. Allah can do everything with His power.
All right.
I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, and plus there's miracles. Do you not know about the linguistic and historic miracles?
Remember, he is the one, he said, he is not like other Muslims who change topic. From kissing the black stone to making you created from a sperm, do the miracles in the Quran. See, he's not like other Muslims who run away from the topic. No, brother. Brother, no, we don't do that, brother. And the funny, there is a Muslim, he is posting for us Quran saying, prostrate to Allah and bow down to Him. So why you bow down to the Kaaba? As long you prostrate to Allah, and why you kiss the black stone? Mr. Prostrate to Allah. Do you like to call me? Well, this is the challenge. If you are not a pagan and you prostrate to Allah, so why you are kissing a stone? So your answer means nothing for us. We want to know. Muhammad Ali, he kissed the black stone because they told him, we have a prophet, his name is Muhammad, and he changed his name to be Muhammad too, like your Muhammad. So he followed the idiot Muhammad blindly. So the big Muhammad, he kissed the black stone. Okay, why? Huh? Why? This is the challenge. And here you see how much they are struggling to tell us. From the beginning, he says, we do not know why Muhammad is the black stone. Did he say that? After 30 seconds from mentioning that he want to speak about this topic, he says, we do not know why the prophet is the black stone. If there is any Muslim here, he knew why the prophet of Islam kissed the black stone. Listen carefully to the person who don't like to change the topic. We will go there and we will see if there is any. But let us focus together. Do you remember in the first thing you said to me when you called me? I said, why your prophet kiss it? He said, I don't know. Correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, did your prophet kiss it because it's a witness?
Well, I already answered you. I said I don't know.
Okay. Did your prophet?
If you want,
okay, hold on. Remember, the black stone is going to witness for us, brother. Is going to have a tongue and eyes, brother. Okay, did he kiss it because of that? I don't know. The religion of I don't know. The religion of I don't know. And you know, like the guy who keeps saying to me this, just to show you the stupidity of this cult. There's a person, his name is Robin. How are you doing, Mr. Robin? You are Robin Hood, but you lost your hood. Let me put for you your text in the screen. Chapter 53, verse number 62. This is the last verse in that chapter anyway. So prostrate to Allah and worship Him. How Allah is speaking and then He says to you, oh, so prostrate to Allah. Do you see that Muhammad is a fraud? See, it is you who posted the translation, not my translation. It's you who choose the verse, not my verse. It is you who's trying to use it to show me something. So, if Allah is talking, how Allah He says so prostrate to Allah? I think your God Allah, He was speaking to the mirror. If I am Allah, I will say prostrate for me. Everybody knows that the one speaking in the Quran is Allah. So why He is saying prostrate to Allah? Are you there? You can call your friends. You know, call a friend. Call your dad. Call Allah. This book cannot be a person who is speaking there is Allah. Obviously somebody making a book. Because if this is Allah speaking, He will not say so, you know, prostrate to Allah. And then worship Him. I like it when you put for me Him. So if it is He who is talking, why He is saying Him? Him who? Are you there? Do you people use your brain for a second? You don't. It's full of rust. Is this even life? Yeah, it is life. I mean, look at this idiot. I just copied the chat. Muhammad Ismail. I just copied a chat. You saw it live on air. And you are saying, is even this one is live? No, it is dead like your prophet, who the Muslim did not bury him for 3 days because he told them that we the prophet, Allah forbid the earth from consuming our body. And then the Muslim did not bury Muhammad for 3 days. And then what happened? The hadith says, قَدْ رَبَى بَطْنُهُ, which means his belly became so big, full of fart. And the prophet started, his dead body, or the food is inside his stomach, is coming out as gas, alhamdulillah. So that alone is, you know, proving Muhammad to be a false prophet. He promised and he says that Allah, He forbid the earth from consuming our body. Then they did not bury him for 3 days. And then Muhammad, his nails became green. His belly started full of fart. May Allah bless his fart, for sure. It's a holy fart. You know? Read it. Muhammad, he claimed that earth will not consume the body of the prophets. Then your books, not my books, saying that he is. Oh, Robin is a Christian? Okay, sorry, Robin. I thought you are a Muslim. How I know? How I know if you are a Muslim or not? I'm not Prophet Muhammad who knows everything. We are following the Prophet of Allah. Prophet of Allah, he is a doctor in geography. He have a PhD in astronomy. He have a PhD in geology. He have a PBY of MRG in biology. I mean, this guy, he knows everything. That's why he says, if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. Excuse me, my father. Now I know what happened to you in the bedroom in that night when you made my mother have me. You came first, didn't you? Son, don't say that. How you know that? This is shame on you. You cannot say it. How you know this information? Father, Prophet Muhammad, he told us the information. So now I know every one of you. Are you a boy? That's when your father, he have orgasm first. Are you a girl? Your mother have orgasm first. I'm telling you now, this is the Prophet. This is the Prophet. He's genius. The genius Prophet. All right. Now we go back to our topic and the sheikh who called me and he was so excited when it get me busted. If there is any sheikh there in the bushes or behind the bushes or speaking like Allah from the bushes, let me know. All right. So the Prophet, did he kiss the black stone because the black stone is going to witness? Let us see the answer. Exactly.
Page number 1597. I studied this stuff, my friend.
Okay.
That had Prophet Muhammad.
Take a note. He studied this stuff. And that's why he's calling me. This guy, he prepares like for a month to call me. I studied this stuff. What's wrong with you? It's not like you. And he called me to teach me. He's not like the other Muslim who have no knowledge, brother. You study this stuff. Are you sure? Jesus now.
Allah save him, you know.
Okay, but wait. Hold on. We went back too much far. Sorry, I wanted to capture what he said.
Said you're just a black stone.
Thank you. So Umar al-Khattab, he is getting Muhammad busted because if the black stone is useless, then we should not kiss it.
Why does it have witnesses on the day of judgment?
Listen.
It will be a witness for us, right?
But hold on. You just said Umar al-Khattab, he says there's no use of you, correct?
Well, he's trying to explain to you,
my friend,
that we don't worship. We don't worship you. We only worship one Allah.
Just take the word. You are the one who mentioned the hadith, not me. He said that you are useless, correct? Useless. There's no.
No. He didn't say that in the hadith. He said neither do you benefit, neither do you harm.
Thank you very much. And look how the Muslim right away they jump to say no, he did not say that, and then after 2 seconds he say yes, he did. I love it. No, he did not say that. I said. He is saying it's useless. No, he did not say that. Not even 2 seconds after he agreed. He did. Exactly.
Page number 1597. I studied this stuff, my friend.
Okay.
That had Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam not have kissed you, I wouldn't kiss you either. Neither do you benefit, neither do you harm. Umar ibn Khattab mentioned that.
Exactly.
In a Sahih al-Bukhari hadith, why would he say you don't harm if we worship it?
Thank you very much.
Benefit if we don't worship it.
Thank you.
He clearly said you're just a black stone.
Thank you. So Umar al-Khattab, he is getting Muhammad busted. Because if the black stone is useless, then we should not kiss it.
Why does it have witnesses on the day of judgment?
Listen.
It will be a witness for us, right?
But hold on. You just said Umar al-Khattab, he says there's no use of you, correct?
Well, he's trying to explain to you,
my friend,
that we don't worship. We don't worship you. We only worship one Allah.
Just take the word. You are the one who mentioned the hadith, not me. He said that you are useless, correct? Useless. There's no
No,
benefit.
no. He didn't say that in the hadith.
read
He
that-
said,
read
neither
that.
do you benefit, neither do you harm.
Thank you very
I
much.
just kiss you
There's
because
no
our
benefit.
beloved
It's mean
Prophet-
useless. There's no benefit. It's mean useless.
Okay.
Okay. Look how he said okay. Did you see how he said okay? He said like the okay as if he's under the butt of a chicken. He's the egg now. So no, he did not say useless. No, he did not say useless. No, he didn't say useless. And then he says okay. That's deep. That's so deep. That's very deep. This is why, talking to this guy, he's a sheikh. So, but a second after you said the black stone is good to witness for us in the judgment day. So did Omar
My hands
lie?
are going to witness too. My eyes are going to witness too.
No,
So
no.
that doesn't mean
Your
anything.
eyes, no. The black stone is good to witness for every Muslim is going to have a tongue and a mouth. Correct?
Okay, so what's wrong with being a witness?
So no, hold on. I'm not saying about wrong now. I'm saying that Umar al-Khattab, he just said that Muhammad is a liar because Umar, he said there's no use of you.
Okay, yeah, I understand, but again, you just mentioned the hadith, and by the way, when it's mentioned, if you understand, which I'm trying to teach you, I don't know if you want to learn or not.
Okay,
I
teach me, go
study
ahead.
this stuff, my friend. I know this stuff.
All right, just teach me. Go ahead.
Okay, if someone be a witness, for example, let me give you an example.
This is not the question now. This is not the question. The question
No,
is...
I'm not jumping.
No, the question is,
listen.
Omar, he said you are useless, and you agreed.
And
Muhammad,
I'm-
he says,
I'm
no, you are
explaining to you.
useful.
Can I talk?
You say,
I'm explaining to you.
No problem.
Let me explain.
You are going to talk, but let us put the dots together.
I'm not a person
you
like
with
these
the
other
Omar-
Muslims.
you are the one who
like
called
these
for
other
me,
Muslims
Omar.
you debate. Listen,
No problem.
These other Muslims you debate, they run topic to topic. They jump topic to
Okay,
topic.
go ahead, I'm
I've been
listening.
watching these videos for a long time. These Muslims, I don't even know why they debate you. If they don't have knowledge, they don't know how to talk. Now, when you're debating someone like me, I will explain to you.
Exactly. Explain to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Just give me a chance, please,
go ahead.
with respect. Okay? If someone is a witness, for example, say you come to me and I say that I need you as a witness, someone is giving me a problem. You're like, sure, what is going on? You're a witness. If you become a witness, what is that supposed to mean? We have witnesses in courts, we have witnesses everywhere. A black stone being a witness on the day of judgment doesn't mean you worship it. And Umar ibn Khattab clearly mentioned that neither do you benefit, neither do you harm. It's just a witness. For example, don't you know that your hands is going to be a witness? Don't you know your body is going to be a witness? Now you're going to tell me, how can it speak? That's the power of Allah. How did Allah create us? From a mingle drop of sperm in Surah Al-Insan in the Quran, right? If you read Quran, I read Quran. I know it verse for verse. In Surah Al-Insan, Allah said He created us from a mingle drop of sperm. How? If we weren't created and you were told that we are created from a mingle drop of sperm, how is that possible? Allah has done it. So the same thing, your hands can be a witness. Allah can do that. Allah can do everything.
Guys, how is that possible? Allah, he created us from a single drop of sperm. Abdul, he did not. Because we are not created from a sperm, you idiot. We are not. It is the egg who multiply. The sperm just activate the egg. Even that one is wrong and it's stupid of you to say. And even your God, he says a drop. According to science, it's only one semen will activate the egg, not the drop. I created you from a drop of semen. Man, that was a drop. How big? Genius. Allah, he can do that. How Allah, he made a chicken, huh? How Allah, he made a chicken. We are talking about the black stone. And then he says, you are talking to someone like me. Like, I didn't know what does that mean, like someone like me. And so I wanted to see what's up. Yeah.
Said you're just a black stone.
Thank you. So Umar al-Khattab, he is getting Muhammad busted. Because
How?
If the black stone is useless, then we should not kiss
Yeah,
it.
why does it have
Listen,
witnesses
listen.
on the day of judgment?
Listen.
It will be a witness for us, right?
But hold on, you just said Umar al-Khattab, he says there's no use of you, correct?
Well, he's trying to explain to you,
My friend,
that we don't worship. We don't worship you. We only worship one Allah.
Just take the word. You are the one who mentioned the hadith, not me. He said
Okay.
that you are useless, correct? Useless. There's no
No,
benefit.
no, no. He didn't say that in the
Okay,
hadith.
read
He
that-
said,
read
neither
that.
do you benefit, neither do you harm.
Thank you very
I
much.
just kiss you
There's
because
no
our
benefit.
beloved
It's mean
prophet-
useless. There's no benefit. It's mean useless.
Okay.
Okay. So, but a second after you said the black stone is good to witness for us in the judgment day. So did Omar
Okay, my hands
lie?
are going to witness too. My eyes are going to witness too.
No,
So
no, no,
that
no.
doesn't mean
Your
anything.
eyes, no. The black stone is good to witness for every Muslim is going to have a tongue and a mouth. Correct?
Okay, so what's wrong with
Okay.
being a witness?
So no, hold on. I'm not saying about wrong now. I'm saying that Umar al-Khattab, he just said that Muhammad is a liar because Umar, he said there's no use of you.
Okay, yeah, I understand, but again, you just mentioned the hadith, and by the way, when it's mentioned, if you understand, which I'm trying to teach you, I don't know if you want to learn or not.
Okay,
I
teach me, go
study
ahead.
this stuff, my friend. I know this stuff.
All right, just teach me. Go ahead.
Okay, if someone be's a witness, for example, let me give you an example.
This is not the question now. This is not the question. The question
No,
is...
I'm not jumping.
No, the question is,
listen.
Omar, he said you are useless, and you agreed. Muhammad,
And
he says,
I'm
no, you are
explaining to you.
useful.
Can I talk?
You say,
I'm explaining to you.
No problem.
Let me explain.
You are going to talk, but let us put the dots together.
I'm not a person
you
like
with
these
Omar?
other Muslims.
You are the one who
like
called
these
for
other
me,
Muslims
Omar.
you debate. Listen,
No problem.
these other Muslims you debate, they run topic to topic. They jump topic to
Okay,
topic.
go ahead.
I've been watching these videos for a long time. These Muslims, I don't even know why they debate you. If they don't have knowledge, they don't know how to talk. Now when you're debating someone like me, I will explain to you.
Exactly. Explain to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Just give me a chance, please, with respect. Okay?
This is Mr. Papaya.
If someone is a witness, for example, say you come to me and I say that I need you as a witness, someone is giving me a problem. You're like, sure, what is going on? You're a witness. If you become a witness, what is that supposed to mean? We have witnesses in courts, we have witnesses everywhere. A black stone being a witness on the day of judgment doesn't mean you worship it. And Umar ibn Khattab clearly mentioned that neither do you benefit, neither do you harm. It's just a witness. For example, don't you know that your hands is going to be a witness? Don't you know your body is going to be a witness? Now you're going to tell me, how can it speak? That's the power of Allah. How did Allah create us? From a mingle drop of sperm in Surah Al-Insan in the Quran, right? If you read Quran, I read Quran. I know it verse for verse. In Surah Al-Insan, Allah said He created us from a mingle drop of sperm. How? If we weren't created and you were told that we are created from a mingle drop of sperm, how is that possible? Allah has done it. So the same thing, your hands can be a witness. Allah can do that. Allah can do everything with His power.
All right. Are you
I
done?
don't know what the problem is.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, and plus there's miracles. Do you not know about the linguistic and historic miracles in the Quran that no one could have known?
We will go there and we will see if there's any. But let us focus together. Do you remember in the first thing you said to me when you called me? I said, "Well, your prophet kiss it." He said, "I don't know." Correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, did your prophet kiss it because it's a witness?
Well, I already answered you. I said I don't know.
Okay. Did
But
your
if you
prophet?
want,
Okay,
we
hold
can
on.
go into deeper stuff
did
like
you, okay,
miracles.
so listen. You
Do
see?
you not know about the miracles in Quran?
Oh. Remember, he is the guy who said, "I don't change topic like other Muslims." There's a miracle in the Quran, huh? Miracle in the Quran. There's a miracle in the Quran, right? Come on, there's a miracle in the Quran. I read the book for you. You know how Allah He made it that from sperm, huh? Do you know how Allah fixed the flat tire? He pumped air there. And he is the guy who he's not like other Muslims. I'm not like other Muslims. I have knowledge. I don't sense topic, okay? But did we finish the black stone story yet? Oh, you are changing topic now. Hold on. So
I'm not.
Prophet, okay,
I'm with you.
So you do not know why he kissed it. And Umar ibn Khattab, he said, you are used as a stone. Then Muhammad, he says, is going to have eyes and is going to have a tongue. So it's useful, not useless. So Umar is exposing the lies of Muhammad, that this is false, this stone is useless. But
Again, you're assuming stuff.
I'm
You're
not
assuming. That's
no,
their
this is what it is. Guys, I am assuming. The guy, he said, he is the one who quote for me the hadith. I am assuming, it's in front of you. It says, Omar, he said, and he is the one who asked me to read the hadith. Omar, he said the following when he was kissing the black stone: I know that you are just a stone, that you can neither do any harm or give benefit. I'm assuming. Assuming. You who quote the hadith for me, it's not me who choose it. It's
Right,
you who
I
mention
quoted
it.
the
All
hadith
right.
to show you that we don't worship it.
Exactly. Omar, he don't worship it. Omar, he knew that this
All
is
Muslims
false.
don't. It's a
No,
qibla.
no,
Do you
no.
know what a
Okay,
qibla
so why
is?
you kiss it? Okay, why you kiss it?
Because your prophet kissed it. I
Okay,
follow
why
him. You don't follow
why
him.
your
I follow
prophet? Do you remember the website Convert to Islam? You remember it when I did with the live chat with them? We asked them the same question, brother. I'm thinking to convert to Islam, but I have a question about why the prophet he kissed the black stone. The guy he went like for 10 minutes and he came back to me. He says because it's holy. Then I said, okay, and why it's holy? And then he took him 15 minutes more, and he says because he kissed it. Oh boy! Do we have any sheikh would like to call me live on air right now? Challenge. Do we have any Muslim sheikh? This is a sheikh from yesterday. All right. And he is for sure very knowledgeable. And he called me to get me busted. And obviously he did. So if you are a Muslim sheikh and you think you can do even better, until now, actually, my lips is hurting from the boxing yesterday. You know, Muhammad Ali in a boxing. You cannot beat the box Muhammad Ali. What a potato. Said you do not know, so you are following blindly a pagan prophet.
No.
Okay,
no.
so
No.
what is the guarantee that Muhammad is not being pagan and he is kissing stone as a pagan?
No. You're completely wrong, my friend.
Prove me wrong.
You know why the black stone is there? Let's mention why it's there.
Why it is there?
It's a qibla. Do you know what a qibla?
Remember, he mentioned to me a hadith. It's on the screen, saying that the stone is useless. There's no benefit from now. For it. He is the one who chose this. And now he's saying to me, do you know why the stone is there? My friend, I don't think you are eating hummus. I think you are eating hashish. I think the store you go to, they are not giving you hummus. This is hashish. How you are the one who picked up for me this hadith in the screen? And now, after 20 minutes talking about the black stone, you say to me, do you know why the black stone is there? Like, why? Because it's a direction. Like, what? That means there's a benefit from it. If there is a benefit or no benefit of the system. Oh boy. Desperately trying to defend their false prophet, the pagan Muhammad, who is a black stone kisser. Mwah! Black stone, I love you, love you, love you. And the black stone is in the shape of a vagina. And now the conversation is going to go in different level. Listen carefully.
Qibla is?
No, tell me.
A direction in which we pray.
Which direction you pray?
We pray towards Mecca. I'm sure you know that if you study Islam.
How you can pray toward Mecca if the earth is flat?
What do you mean? So what is a compass for? If you can explain.
Well, compass will not. There was a compass in the time of Muhammad. You know what? Not long time ago, just a few years ago, they found that Indonesian Muslims were praying for more than 1,000 years to wrong direction with the compass. With what? With the compass. Just in 2010. In 2010. Man, this look like a ghost. What is that? Jakarta. Indonesian Muslim learned on Friday that they have a praying to the wrong direction. After contrary highest authority said its direction to Mecca, actually the people were facing Africa. I love it. So 1,000 years we are praying to Somalia. But it has been decided that actually the mosque are facing Somalia or Kenya. Look, Somalia or Kenya. I mean, do you see how exact, how you can even face the Kaaba if you are not even, the direction is confused between even countries and between continent. Mecca is in Asia. Somalia and Kenya are not. And even if you have it now, so now you have the correct direction, let us say. Still you cannot pray to the direction of Mecca. And what the black stone have to do with this? Because Muslims, they are praying to the direction of the Kaaba, not the black stone, supposedly. The black stone is inside the Kaaba. But now he confirmed by saying that what is important in the Kaaba is the black stone. The rest of the stones are nothing. You see what he just said? They did? He confirmed that Muslims are more attached to the black stone. The Kaaba means nothing to them. It is the black stone. So if we take that black stone and we put it in Las Vegas, all Muslims will start praying to Las Vegas. Whatever the black stone is, we go for it. Right? You are being deceived by Christian, bringless, Farid, respond, destroy. My friend, this is Qasim. He changed his name. He come back and he keeps saying 107. Mr. Qasim, why you don't call me and we will play this 107 and we will laugh at it? Me and you. Challenge to you. Do you dare? You explain it to me, this 107 thing. And you coward, why you change your name? Because last time you hang up and you run. This is the same guy who told me he will give me a sheikh from New York. You remember the sheikh, Abdul Wadud? And we made him shish kebab. So, you know, if you have somebody to call me, let him call me and he will go bring it line number 17, line number 18, number. Come on, just do it. We are here. Potato, black stone kisser. So, now we we do not know why the Prophet kissed it. Then Omar, he said it's useless. And suddenly now it's useful. It is for the direction. Take you to Mecca because the earth is flat.
No. See, you get things twisted. Look,
if you live in Australia,
let me explain.
If you live in Australia, how you can face Mecca?
Let me explain to you.
Okay. Explain to me. Go ahead.
I open the topic. I'll explain it.
All right.
Thank you. So if I'm driving on a car, I am one city away from another city. Why does the highway tell me north, south, east, west? Why?
Because in that you are in that point.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if for example, if I live in America, for example, and Mecca is what, in Saudi Arabia, you look at the compass, there's a Qibla. Which way is the Kaaba facing? It's east. You pray in the direction of east. For example, it's not mentioned in Quran.
No, my friend,
and I would know. It doesn't say you have to see it. First of
all, the compass you are talking about is a fake map. It's not real. This is a map.
The compass, but that wasn't made by Muslims. I'm just letting you know.
This is not the topic. We are saying it's a fake map and direction. We created those directions. So we call north in such a direction. We call south in such a direction. But in reality, if you live in Australia, and I will put for you, for everybody, the earth in the screen. If you live in Australia or if you live in America, how you can face Mecca when Mecca is in the other side of the earth? I will go with you.
I'm telling you.
Let us say,
I answered you once. I'm answering you again.
No, you are not answering. You are not answering.
I am answering you.
No, you are not. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is. I will make it like an X in the location of Mecca. This is Mecca here. All right. Let me make an X on it. Now, how you are going to pray to the direction of Mecca when you are in Brazil? What is your north or south will do? Are you going to go through the earth? Is your prayer going through the earth straight? Because
can I explain?
Because the earth is like a ball. So in order for you...
Can I explain?
Okay, explain. Go ahead.
Please, with all due respect, I don't want to be disrespectful. You know, I mean, it's...
Go ahead. Don't give me speech. Go ahead.
Listen, when you see Quran and Hadith, correct? Okay. And when it's mentioned, there's nowhere where it's mentioned that when you pray, only for those people in Mecca that see the black stone directly, people that go for Hajj, they see it with their own eyes. You know what I mean? So for them to pray in that direction, it's fine. But there is nowhere where it's mentioned that if you live in America or in Australia, I mean, we don't have powers with our eyes like that, that we see that far. That when you are praying, you have to see the...
What? If we live in America, we don't have the power to see that far? So, can you... Okay, let us say you have the power to see that far. Still, can you see it? No, because the earth is in the way. You see the stupidity? You give me like the complaint. Let me talk. Idiot. Is your eyes going to see through the earth? Mecca is here. So your prayer have to go through the earth. You have to make a tunnel. This is the only way to come facing Mecca. Actually, you will not face Mecca. You will come from the bottom of Mecca, from the ground. Do you see the stupidity? This is why the God of the Quran, because he could not explain the sun movement, the God of the Quran claimed that there is two east and two west. Muhammadi notice that the sun appear in the winter time in a place and appear in the summertime in different place. So Muhammad, he come with a verse saying that Allah is the Lord of the two east and the two west. Do you see it? Chapter 55, verse number 17. Muslims, if there is two east and two west, is that true? And Allah is the Lord of the two east? Where is that? Where we can find the two east? And where we can find the two west, so he can be their Lord? Any Abdul? Obviously, Muhammad, you think that those are physically are existed. There's two east and there's two west, because it's a common knowledge. People who live in this earth, they notice that the sun appear in place in the summertime different from the winter time. So Muhammad, with his knowledge, which is coming from his God Allah, remember the one here is talking is Allah. He come with this genius conclusion. Until now, we could not get the answer. We have many Muslims in the chat. I don't know why they are not helping this guy. Why you kiss the black stone? Who is a Muslim would like to call me and tell me why you Muslims kiss stones and bow down in front of a stone, and why you think it's a holy stone? And by the way, even the stone is not even a stone. Do you know that? Let me search for you just to show you. Remember, the Muslim, they say that Allah, he sent the black stone. This is what they say. In the time of Adam, before Adam actually. Before Adam. All right. And this stone will stay there until the judgment day. Now we know that this stone was stolen many times, And Al-Qurmati is one of them who took it for more than 21 years and he used it as a bathroom stone. And then when he gave it to them, obviously he gave it to them little pieces. This is a picture of the black stone. Look with me carefully and you will see that black stone is gone. There's no stone. The Muslims are kissing what? They are kissing the wax. The Muhammadan, the worshippers of the pagan Muhammad, they are kissing an empty wax. There's little tiny little rocks. 7 rocks. 7 little tiny. The same as the one you put it in your aquarium if you have a fish. Very tiny. And they fix them in the middle of a brown wax. And this wax is mixed with a lot of nice smell stuff. Like amber. Amber, you know amber? Expensive, very expensive. Every week, they have to do maintenance to this black stone. Imagine the black stone of Allah need maintenance. And he is the one who said that this stone is going to witness for you in the judgment day, but nothing left of it. Muslims, which one of the rocks, those, is going to have tongue and mouth? Where? Don't you see what they are? If you go right now and search in YouTube, search black stone Mecca maintenance, you will see how they are working and the police is there because they are afraid that those little tiny rocks, they will be stolen. And you put them on eBay and you make a lot of money. Exactly, those look like a kidney stone. So the stone is for direction. Those are for direction? Hey Abdul, those little tiny rocks are made for direction? That's a hell of a direction, man. Hey brother, I'm going to tell you, brother, how you can visit Las Vegas, okay? I'm going to put for you 7 rocks in the Las Vegas. And you live, let us say, brother, in Brazil. And now you face the 7 rocks and you go there. And alhamdulillah, you will find your direction. Look what Muhammad Ismail, he said. He said those, they will continue to be witnesses even what? Guys, look at this, look. Look at this madness. Look at this mad religion. Look what Muhammad Saidi just said. Hey Muhammad Said, why you don't call me? You know, at least Muhammad Qasim, you know, he hid behind Sisu and Dudu, but he called once, twice actually. Huh? Why you don't call me? Okay. So look what Muhammad Ismail, he said. They will combine and they will be witness. It is enough. They will combine. Comp what? Those little tiny rocks, they will combine? That's deep. That's so deep. How I never thought about this before, Muhammad Ismail. Muhammad Ismail, from now on, you are an admin in my chat when we are not live. So you can combine the text together. Only when we are not live, which means the chat is closed, you are an admin from now on. Because a genius like you need to be an admin for a genius no chat like the one I have. That's deep. How I can answer this? I need now to do meditation. Let me think. I'm meditating now. I'm going to do yoga. I don't eat meat, by the way, because those who do yoga don't eat meat, okay? But we beat the cow and we chain the elephant. Yeah. Yeah. So, brother, they will combine together. Okay, so they will make the United States of Rocks. The United Rock Union? They will do that? I never thought about this. Why I cannot think clearly like Muhammad Ishmael? I mean, but you have to confess that his name is Muhammad, so you have to be genius. I mean, look at the name alone, Muhammad. So I don't get that. My name is not Muhammad. The second your name is Muhammad, you are over the line, you know. So those stones, brother, in the day of judgment, brother.
Sign now offers.
Oh, this is a commercial. We click at the picture. It took us to commercial. We don't want. Hold on. So, brother, those stones, brother, they will combine. Oh, look, this guy here is doing the maintenance for the black stone. Look, the black stone maintenance. Alhamdulillah, we are doing maintenance. Let us do maintenance, brother. And look, this guy is wearing gloves to do maintenance. Because this is Corona, you know, come on. We have to do maintenance. Let us see, hold on. So Allah, He cannot do maintenance to the black stone. We have to do so. That's deep. Do you see how this guy is burning the wax? You see how he fixed it? Do you see it? And there's a video, by the way. You can go watch it in a video. You see? He have a stick, they heat it to melt the wax so they can do touch up for the stones so they will not fall down from the wax. This is why those stones are always under watch, because anyone can bring little knife and he can unblock it from the wax and take it, and then the direction of the Muslims is gone. But by this, Islam is collapsed already. Why? Because if Allah, He sent this black stone, and this black stone doesn't exist no more. As you see, they are little rocks. And this stone cannot be exist without maintenance. And the maintenance is not done by Allah. So how this can be a stone of God? And Muhammad, he kissed it. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Muhammad, he's saying the house is still there. Actually, even the house is not there. According to you Muslims, you know, the house of Abraham changed the location. Go and watch the videos of YouTube. They changed the location of the Kaaba. Because the Kaaba was rebuilt many times. If we go, okay, let us play a little bit more of the video, because now the guy, he is getting hot. This sheikh who called me, he is going to get us busted. You know how Muslim they do it. You know, there's things you cannot. You're Christian, Jews, Hindus, Buddhas, atheists. You know you are ignorant. And the sheikh here who is following Muhammad is a top-notch scholar. Man, listen carefully. By the way, anyone have a problem with hearing the sound? Muhammad Ishmael, do you hear the sound good when I'm playing the video, my friend? Muhammad Ishmael, do you hear the video clearly when I play it? Because if you don't hear me, by the way, obviously Shaitan, he did pee in your ears. Because your prophet, Dr. Muhammad, he explained the wax in the eye, in the ears of a man. That Shaitan, he pee in your ears. Actually, if you think about it, the ears look like a bathroom, like a toilet seat. How the prophet knew those things? That's so deep. I mean, think about it. You are sleeping in your pillow, and now your ears look like a toilet seat, and Shaitan, he want to do poo-poo. Where do you go? You go to your ears. Alhamdulillah. Knowledge is amazing. So in case you are not hearing me carefully, that because Shaitan, he do pee-pee in your ear, my friend. I remember What his name? What his name? Sabil Ahmed. Sabil Ahmed. Brother and sister, the Prophet, he taught us how to fight Corona. How we fight Corona. He taught us to put our hand in the front of our mouth when he will sneeze. But you idiot, the hadith says, you don't do that. Put your hand because shaitan will jump inside your mouth and he will pee there. Read the rest of it. So look how amazingly deceiving. They cut the story. They say to you, Muhammad, he said, put your hand in front of your mouth. But he did not tell you why. It's not because of Corona. Actually, your prophet, he says that disease cannot spread. He said because shaitan, he will jump inside your mouth. I'm a Muslim. You are just a Muslim, Yusuf. And your name is Kinky. Kingy? King Yusuf. Ah, your name is King Yusuf. Ah, okay. All right, Mr. King Yusuf. Let us see. I will take your call, my friend. Just give me a second to open my Skype. All right. Where is the Skype? Are you a sheikh, Mr. Yusuf? Are you a sheikh from Nigeria? Who accept only the Quran and you do not know Arabic? Okay, my friend. We have Muhammad Qasim. We want to debate next Sunday, 8 August. Blackstone. Why? Look, Muhammad Qasim, why next Sunday? Let me call you now. Guys, Muhammad Qasim, he sent me this message. I called him, he refused to take the call. I will come another day, appreciate the treatment, okay? Hi, do you want to debate on next Sunday, 8th August, the black stone and the stone worship in the Bible? In the Bible they worship stones. That's a good thing. Okay, I will learn from you. 2 minutes each, is that fair? I will time it, or you can time it. One topic at a time. My friend, you can call me now. There's no need for Sunday, next next month. I'm here, and you are there in the chat. Be a man, and you are live on air. Here we go. It says active. It says you are active. Correct, guys? Does it say active? Why you are not taking my call? Be a man. Here we go. He is not answering. But he is online. He's online. All right, Abdul, no problem. I do not need to give a date and time. You call me. You want to talk. We have Fatima is trying to call. Last time seen Fatima, Sheikh Fatima. Okay. Hello?
Hello, what's up?
Hello, my friend Sheikh Fatima, how are you? Hello? Hello? You muted your microphone.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you now. So,
you hear me now?
Yeah, so what do you think? You are listening to that chat or no?
No, I wasn't listening to the chat. I was just listening earlier how I busted you yesterday.
That's nice. Do you like to tell us how you busted me yesterday? Just to so people can remember how you did that.
Okay, 1 second.
Please invite your friends. We have Sheikh here. What is your real name, Sheikh? If you don't mind, just the first name.
Oh, look at you. You don't even show your face, but you want to know my name?
I will call you Fatima. It's a shame to call you Fatima. It's embarrassing because you call yourself in Skype Fatima. Give me any name.
You don't have to call me that. You just call me Sheikh. That's it.
Okay, I call you Sheikh Fatima. Then go ahead.
Call me Abdul.
Okay, you're Abdul. No, Sheikh Abdul. Go ahead.
There we go. Yeah, Abdul. You know what Abdul means?
I know. Yeah,
Abdul means slave.
exactly. And you are a slave.
There you go.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Okay.
You know, like it's very a waste of time sometimes. You know, when you have to debate these other Muslims, you have to debate like me.
Okay. You are Popeye. I know it.
There you go. What do you pick a topic? I'll let you pick a topic.
No, you are the one. We did not finish. Why? You say you did not. You did not finish the topic. Did you finish the topic?
I already finished. I already finished.
No, I said to you yesterday that you Muslims, you kiss the stone, and this stone was a vagina, and the women they used touch their vagina, and it became a black because of the blood of the period. Yes or no?
I'll let you talk. Continue. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
I'm done. Yes or no? Is that true or I'm lying?
I answer you 1 million times. It's recorded.
No, you did not. Go answer me. Go ahead.
Will you let me speak?
Go ahead.
Okay, don't interrupt me. Okay. So what happened? First of all, it was very a shame. You hung up yesterday, and then towards the end of the video, when that Indonesian Shia Muslim left Islam, I feel very bad for him. He is very stupid. For example, anyway, you made a lie at the end of the video saying today we debated a sheikh, and the sheikh said that the black stone doesn't benefit because he quoted the hadith of Umar ibn Khattab, and then the sheikh afterwards said that it's a qibla, we pray in that direction. Just because you pray in that direction, that means it benefits? That this is your stupid logic?
So it's not a benefit?
No,
So why? So you do not need it then?
because I pray in that direction,
No.
that's a benefit.
So does it benefit? Okay. So is you say that this stone is there because it is leading you the direction, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is that a benefit or not a benefit?
No, that's not a benefit. What benefit is in that?
Guys, if I mean, how important the direction then? So if there's no benefit of it and that's not important, then you can pray in any direction.
Do you know why?
No, I'm asking you. Does it give you the benefit of a praying in that direction? Yes or no?
I'm explaining to you. If you let me speak.
Well, you are talking. You keep saying, let me speak, as if I'm muting you. Go ahead.
Oh, exactly. That you did the same thing with Muhammad Hijab.
Muhammad Hijab, he was the one hanging up on me, and he did not let me ask him one question. He was playing my videos. Did you say that? I say yes, and then he hung up on me. And by the way,
because look, you do this. Look, you do this, and then you talk to yourself saying Abdul. Then you when you hang up on scholars, then you make accusations. But when you come face to face, you don't talk.
This guy Mimi Hijab, the one you are talking about, he was saying that the one who says suckle me to a Muslim woman, he is a sexual predator. Is that correct?
Oh, you're talking about the hadith of Salah?
Yeah.
When she breastfed
No, did
Salim?
he say that? I'm talking about what he said. He said the one who says suckle me, he is a sexual predator, correct?
I didn't watch the whole video.
Oh no, I watched the video, and here we go. This is your Mimi Hijab going around saying to Muslim women, this is his tweet. Okay, can I suck your wife tit to make her haram?
You stupid idiot. Do you know why she breastfed Salim? Because if I talk about that, you're gonna say I'm jumping to another topic.
Okay,
let's stick to the original topic. Let's stick to the original topic.
Okay, then don't mention Mimi Hijab because he is a boy. Now, let us
No. Muhammad Hijab,
is a
when
boy.
he called you, he clearly had one thing.
First of
there
all,
was a
the
million
comment, he did
people
not
that
call
watched.
me. I am the one who was calling him, and he did not debate me. He was playing a recording. He hung up and he called me names. You
were talking about inshallah in the whole video.
We finished inshallah. Let me ask you, as long as you mention this, hold on. As long as you mention inshallah, can a Muslim start a conversation without saying inshallah? Doing something?
No, he cannot.
So why he did not?
How do you know if he didn't say it in his heart?
He did not. Go watch the video.
In his heart.
All his video, you idiot. All his video, he never say inshallah. He did not say inshallah we'll debate Christian Prince. He's not saying inshallah we'll debate David.
What if he said it before the video started?
How before the video prove it? Go ahead. Because
I can't.
Because you are speaking to people. He is posting comment and he's speaking to people. He did not say inshallah. He says I will debate this guy. He did not say this is the time you say it, not before. No.
What was the purpose
Abdul, stop hiding behind bald people who have no hair and claiming that they are long hair people.
Again, you're talking over me.
I'm asking
this is why we cannot. We could have gone through 1,000
You are the one
topics.
who mentioned Mimi and Dudu and so. I'm asking you now.
What did he call you for? What did
is
he
the
call
black
you for?
stone lead you to that direction? Yes or no?
Of course it does.
Okay.
There's a compass. There's that. You said the compass is fake.
Is it useful or no? So is it useful or no?
No, it's not useful.
So there's no need for it for the direction then.
That you know why it's like that?
Why?
Oh my god, this guy, I don't know. This guy's making a joke out of himself and he wants to
Okay.
debate with a sheikh.
You're a sheikh, yeah. Why?
You know? And then
that's why.
yesterday you made accusations that I can't read the Arabic language.
Okay, you cannot.
Oh my goodness.
No, you cannot. Here we go. Read it. Go ahead. Read it.
Oh my goodness.
Don't say, oh my
You know what
goodness.
the end of Surah Al-Insan says?
Don't say,
It
oh my
exposes
goodness.
people like you.
Don't say, oh my goodness. Say, oh my Allah.
I'm
the black
about to
stone.
read. I'm about to read Arabic. Can you let me, please?
Okay, read for me what I'm showing you on the screen.
Hold on. The end of Surah Al-Insan exposes people like you, and I will read it
for
in
me
Arabic.
what is shown in the screen, please.
Just look at this. This guy is an idiot. For real, he wants to jump topic to topic.
We are
First,
not. You said you read
first
Arabic.
says
You said you read
Blackstone.
Arabic.
First says Blackstone.
You said you read Arabic and you know Arabic. I know what you will do. You will open a Muslim website who make words look sound like Arabic and you read them like this. I'm asking you to read what is on the screen. Go ahead.
Can I finish what I have to say?
Okay, no.
Before you run your mouth.
You need to read Arabic. You are the one who mentioned that you think I do not know Arabic. Now it's time for you to get me busted. Read for me.
You told me that what is the benefit of the black stone
No,
being
don't
there?
change. Don't change. You
Right.
said you know
This
Arabic.
is our
you said,
topic.
You
This
said
is what
I
we
know
were
this is
talking
our
about.
topic, but you just mentioned yourself. You think I do not know Arabic? You said that.
I don't need to prove to you.
No, don't prove, okay, don't
People
prove it
know
to me.
me.
No, don't
People
prove it.
know
Okay,
me.
don't prove to me. I am giving you reference that women they touch their vagina and they place their hand full of blood in the black stone. Can you read it?
Listen. Don't make it like yesterday. We want to go further.
Why?
Take it one step at a time.
But why you don't want to
asked
read?
me-
Okay, my friend.
You asked
what is the
asked
problem?
me why do we pray in that direction, right?
Yeah, but why you don't want to read the reference? This is your book.
Why? Yeah. This is your book. Yeah, you want to put stuff on the line. This is not authentic hadith, right? You want to put whatever you want and make a joke out of it. Put
Okay.
stuff
How you
that
know
are
it's authentic or not?
You're
Read-
ashamed.
Okay, how you know it's authentic or not? Read it and give me
Because
the proof.
I studied this stuff for years.
Okay,
You
but
think
do
you
not
go on
know, okay, what
computers?
book I'm talking about, guys? He know it's not authentic. Do you know the name of the book I'm talking about?
Yeah, just look at this guy is. I don't know what is wrong
You don't
with
know
this
even
guy.
the name of the
Okay?
book I'm talking about. So how you know right away it's not authentic? You cannot read it. You do not know the book name. You do not know what I'm talking about.
Did you say that
and
kissing
you
the
are-
black stone
and
is an
you-
act
and you
of
are a
worship?
certified idiot.
Did
Okay,
you say that
so
kissing
now
the black
admit-
stone is an act of worship?
So admit that you do not know Arabic.
Did you say that kissing the black
Okay,
stone
speak
is
to
an
me.
act of worship?
Speak to me in Arabic.
Did you say that kissing the
Speak.
black stone is an act of worship? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, there's three things, A, B, and C. Let me finish because this will debunk your whole argument.
Okay.
Okay? Number one, we kiss it because our beloved prophet kissed it. Number two, we touch it because our beloved prophet touched it. And number three, like it says in the Sahih al-Bukhari hadith, it will be a witness on the day of judgment. Which three of these things is an act of worship, you stupid idiot?
Okay, thank you for calling me all those names because you just proved to me that you are an idiot certified because the prophet, he said that touching them erase your sin.
Oh, touching them. Guys, look at this. This is the Christian audience will embarrass him. Touching them erases your sins.
Yes.
He quoted a hadith. Allah erases your sins. Oh, this is your knowledge.
Okay,
oh,
read the
my
hadith.
goodness.
Okay, read the hadith. Read it. It's in
Huh?
front of you.
I
Read it.
already know it.
No, read. Okay, read it. Or show me where it says Allah he erase your sin. It says touching them
That's taking
erase.
things out of context.
Okay,
Out of
no
context.
problem. Read the hadith. It says, I heard the messenger, Allah says, touching them erase your sin. Does it say
Right.
that or I'm making things up?
It does say that.
Okay.
It does say that.
So
but
what-
the point behind this hadith, the criteria, listen to people. Don't be quiet for 1 second. Okay, you will learn.
Okay.
Okay. Touching them erases your sins, but who erases them? The Creator erases them. Who sent the black stone? The Creator sent it, right? When you touch it, it erases your sins. You're getting things out of context because Allah erases your sins. For example, if I say that I played a basketball game and I had a hot game, does that mean the temperature was hot? No, that means the game was intense. You cannot get things out of context, can
Exactly.
you? You
Okay.
can.
Okay, but how?
You can't get
okay,
things out of context.
Listen. Okay,
How?
we don't want to take things out of context. So why, if I touch the stone, my sin is erased?
Because you're doing an act of sunnah.
What does that mean?
An act of sunnah. You're doing what Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did.
So-
He's our role model.
So when Muhammad he touched the stone erased his sin?
I just answered you. I said Allah erases them.
Okay, so when Muhammad touched the stone, Allah erased his sin by touching the stone?
Correct. There you go.
So Muhammad was a sinner.
Every human being sins. It's about minor and major comes in the category.
Okay,
That
but
doesn't mean he's a sinner. We're all human beings. He was a human being, right?
he's a sinner or not?
No, of course he's not a sinner, but everyone sins minorly.
All right. So guys, he confirmed that Muhammad he is not a sinner, correct?
I have to say one thing 10 times. I don't know.
Because
I don't
in 2
understand
seconds
you.
you will say, no, I did not say that. Chapter 48, verse number 2, it says, may Allah forgive your sin.
Of course, may Allah forgive your sin. I already know
If you
what
don't
you're
have
quoting.
sin,
to.
why Allah saying to Allah, may Allah forgive your sin? Do Muhammad have sin? So if you don't borrow money from me, why I want to say to you, I'm not going to let you pay it. You don't not borrow money from me anyway. So Allah saying, may Allah forgive your sin, that's me as a sinner.
You know, you put these videos up. You thought you're gonna make a mockery out of me, but people are laughing at you
No
at the same
problem,
time.
answer.
I
Does the Quran says, may Allah forgive your sin?
every single human being from the point of Adam till this day has sinned. And yes, Allah forgives sins. But the problem here is, if you understand, let me make things very clear. To people like you, I have to make things so clear. It's like I pour the water in the cup, then I pour some sugar, then I put the lemon, then I squeeze the water with the spoon. That's how I have to explain to you.
Exactly.
Because you have no
problem,
common
because you are a
sense.
genius. Now, but you said your prophet is not a sinner.
Of course he's not. He was a prophet, but I'm saying
how
people
he is
sin
not
to
a
an
sinner?
extent.
How he
To
is
an
not
extent.
how he is not a sinner? The Quran says, "May Allah forgive your sin," and every son of an Adam is a sinner. Your prophet says that.
Did I just not repeat myself? I said to an extent.
Extend.
To an
Like,
extent.
so, is he a sinner or not?
He may have done minor sins in his life. I'm not a minor sin.
So, from no sin to minor sin, like what? What minor sin?
I don't know.
Do you think he took a selfie?
No. See, you're going other places.
What is the minor sin? Like he go to his son's wife and he flirt with the wife when she is married?
Who?
Muhammad.
Please bring up a topic. Come on, let's go. I want to embarrass you.
Okay, no
Go ahead.
problem. Is that what the minor sin you are saying? That he went to his son and he flirted with the wife when she is still married?
Are you talking about Zainab?
Yeah?
Zainab?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yes.
You're talking about chapter 33, verse 37 of the Quran, correct?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, post it on the screen and let me embarrass you.
Okay. Do you promise me to read it?
Go ahead, yeah. Let's go. Let's begin. Come
All
on.
right. Okay.
Let's begin. You just made a fool out of yourself.
All right, let us see. People will see in a second. Here we go. And you are the man. I mean, nobody can do this except you. I mean, you are the hero. Here we go. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, and this is the chapter, and this is the verse, and everybody will read with me. And as long as you know that you know Arabic, everybody
Hold on. Let me just get to the page. One second.
Everybody heard you saying you know Arabic, so you do not even need my translation.
Okay, wait a minute. You're not on that screen. This says the screen is different, or is that different video? One second.
Okay.
Let me just, because it's not what you put the kissing the black stone live. That's not the video.
Refresh your page, no problem.
One second.
I can give you the link if you want.
Yeah, can I tell you where to go to understand this hadith? Can I give you the
No,
page?
you read it and explain it to us.
Why can't I give you the page?
No, read it.
I'm a Sunni Muslim. I have to give you the page.
My friend, read. Okay, we are there. You can go wherever you want. Just read it first, and we go from there. Read it.
Go to altafsir.com.
Okay, my friend, I am already in the Quran Saudi Arabia official government website. I do not need to go anywhere. I have the website there. Can you read it?
Are you on altafsir.com?
Can you read it?
Are you on
I
altafsir.com?
am in the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Let me show you the link. Here we go. This is the link. Here we go. In the front, at the top. Everybody can see it.
Go to
And this is the most
altafsir.com. I'm
official.
showing you where
This
to
is the
go to
most.
understand
This
this.
is the
Habib.
most official website. Stop playing
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
The
care
most
what
official
website you are
website
in.
according to you.
Now
Yeah.
read it. You said you know Arabic. Read it.
Go to altafsir.com. I
Read
will
it.
show you
I am
I will show you the
in
tafsir.
tafsir.com. Read it for me.
No. Because who are you quoting?
You idiot. Al-Qurtubi.
No. You quote Ibn Abbas.
No problem. Okay, you quote whatever you want. Does it say that the Prophet, he saw Zainab and she was standing and she was beautiful and he flirted with her? Yes or no?
No.
Read it
Just
then.
quote Ibn Abbas. Quote Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu.
Read it.
Quote Ibn Abbas.
You do not know how to read it.
Quote Ibn Abbas.
You do not know how to read it.
Quote Ibn Abbas.
You do not know how to read it. Read it.
I know how to read it. Quote
Okay,
Ibn Abbas.
we will go there. No problem. Now read it.
Quote Ibn Abbas.
Look, even your wife, she is trying to help you, but no help is coming.
Quote Ibn Abbas.
Okay, why you don't want to quote Ibn Al-Qurtubi? What's wrong with that?
I'm trying to explain to you. I'm not saying Al-Qurtubi. I'm saying go and quote Ibn Abbas. Don't waste time.
Okay.
Oh.
Why you don't want to read what is in the screen?
Quote Ibn Abbas.
No problem. Why you don't want to read what is in the screen? What is the problem? What is your problem?
Quote it and I will read it.
What is your pain? What is your pain, my friend? What is your pain? Why you don't
Quote
want
it and I will read
this
it.
is your Islamic scholar? Isn't he or no?
Of course.
Okay, so then read it. What the problem? He hang up. Of course. Of course, he is, of course. The Prophet, maybe he have minor sin, little sin, like what? He go to the house of the married man, and he is his son by adoption, and he flirted with the wife, and he said to her, man, I'm getting hot for you. You look so good. Yeah, I'm a decent prophet who flirt only with married women. And she is married to my son. Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah. Brother. Why you hang up, coward? You are a shaky shake. What kind of a shake you are? Huh? Why you don't want to read it? Look at this. Look at the decent prophet. How decent he is. Only prophet of Allah, he does things like this. He go to your house when you are not there. He see your wife wearing see-through clothes. He got horny. Like bump, 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 bump. And then his penis talk. He says, praise be to Allah who made my penis jump for you. Why you hang up? Let me call you again. It must be his wife. I think his wife, she said to him, shut up, you idiot. He's whipping the floor with your face. He went offline. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, and I am like he's Popeye, he's the guy who eats spinach and he is going to get me busted. And yeah, yeah. Okay, we have Yusuf is trying to contact me. Let us call Yusuf. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, go ahead.
Hi.
We hear you. You are live on air. Go ahead.
No, I don't really have anything to say. I was just actually, let's talk about this. So in Christianity, so Jesus, he never claimed to be God or like the Son of God explicitly, and then 100 years later, a guy called Paul came, and he was murdering Christians. But then all of a sudden, he claimed to have like a revelation where he saw Jesus, and then he started saying Jesus was God. So how does that make sense? Because like you guys are following what Paul says, but all Christian scholars agree unanimously that Jesus never claimed to be God, and the disciples didn't worship him.
Okay,
the ones who were
let
like,
us do this, me and you. If we go and open the gospel...
Wait, one thing before this starts. I'm gonna stay in call for like maybe 20 minutes max. I don't want to like waste an hour on here. So yeah, okay, go ahead.
My friend, talking to me is not a waste. This is an insult. If you have no time for me, don't call me then.
So you don't want to call?
No, I called you.
And
now you are saying to me you cannot stay for long, right?
Well, I can stay for 20 minutes, but I'm not going to stay for an hour.
Let me answer you in a brief way. So Jesus in many places says he is God. As an example, this is not Paul talking. And remember, the writing of Paul is in the writing of Paul, which means when John he say this is not Paul talking. Do you agree?
Can you say that again? It's slower.
When in the book of John, when John is talking, this is not Paul. When Luke is talking, this is not Paul. Correct? So
are you talking? Yeah, but John wasn't.
The four gospels confirm that this is not Paul is talking. Correct?
I don't know that much, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead, tell me.
But you just said Paul, he came and he is. So how come you know so much about Paul, but you know nothing about the Bible?
No, I don't know that much. I'm telling you the stuff that I know. I would like to get information off of you if you have anything that you can prove to me. So I'm just letting you know right now. What I know so far is that Paul, he wasn't an eyewitness. Correct me if I was wrong. And he came 100 years later, and all of Jesus's eyewitness disciples never claimed he was God. If you could prove, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to have an actual conversation. So if you could show me proof and show me why I'm wrong, then okay.
No problem. First of all, Jesus, he said to the Jews, what say you of Christ? They said he is a son of David. Then he said, well, if he is a son of David, then how David called him my Lord, my God? So this is Jesus talking. Secondly,
can you send me the...
Yeah, I will show you the verse. Secondly, what if I show you that Paul is a messenger of Allah from your books?
Okay, I don't know how, what is he named or something? It has to be like an actual authentic hadith, or like in the Quran, it has to be explicit.
There's nothing authentic in Islam, as you know, because anything Muslim they don't like, they say it's not authentic, it's a game.
No, that's the thing. Okay, we can't like step into that territory. With Islam, there are chains of narrations. The Quran, it has different ways of qiraat, but realistically, it's all has the same meaning. And it is authentic. We have chains of narrations, so there are authentic things.
Okay, so now if I show you something authentic, you will accept?
Well, it needs to be explicit, so I would like to see it.
No, I'm saying if it's authentic, you accept, because I'm trying to test.
I'm not going to say I'm going to accept or deny. I'm going to say I'm going to see, and if it looks good, I'm going to accept. If it looks bad,
so it's look good, I accept. It doesn't look good, I deny.
Yeah, no, I mean I have my own choice, right?
Take care. No, you don't have a choice, because either you accept it when it's authentic or you don't. You don't have a choice. That is a lie. You see, when they say to you we have a choice, this is because they pick up their cherries. You see the cowardness? I have my choice, right? No, you don't. If your prophet, he said that, and this is authentic, you accept. So don't waste my time. Each time I will show you something you say I don't accept. There's no point of this garbage. You are just a kid. A kid with shame. You are getting ready to say, well, anything is not good, I will not accept it, even if it is authentic. Right? That is the truth. It doesn't matter if it's authentic or not. Hello? 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 Okay, don't waste my time. Do we have any Muslim would like to say something to us? As you see, Islam is a pagan cult. A prophet, he is teaching you to touch stones, and stones erase your sin. Even if you say to me that Allah is the one who erases your sin, but after touching the stones, So that make you believe now that touching the stone is a mandatory and you have to do it in order your sin to be forgiven. Well, isn't it the pagan Arab before Islam, they believe that they worship Allah and the black stone is the middle person? That is what pagan is. If we go right now to YouTube, actually let me show you. If I go right now to YouTube and I will show you a sheikh explaining what is shirk. Your sheikh, not my sheikh. Okay.
Sign up.
Let us see. The commercial will finish and we'll play the video. This is your sheikh.
Is the opinion that invoking the saints, it is haram and it is evil and it is an evil innovation, a religious innovation, a bid'ah, and it is a stepping stone to shirk. It is opening the doors to shirk, but it is not shirk in and of itself unless...
Listen carefully. If you invoke people, that is step to shirk. The other sheikh will say, no, this is shirk. But all Muslims, they invoke Muhammad. But listen carefully what will happen now. Let us actually move to the sheikh explaining what Yasir Qadhi is doing.
This quote-unquote renowned scholar, he's a da'i. He does not qualify to be a scholar. He's a student of knowledge.
Brother Nawaz from India, he emails a very lengthy question describing certain issues that are going on in his area, in his district, and mentioning some of the sectarian problems that are happening in his homeland. But in particular, there's a question that is of very relevance to us. And he mentions that in his particular town, the majority of people follow a interpretation of Islam in which they are encouraged to visit the graves and to invoke the saints for their needs. And he is saying that recently he has come across a new, scholar, he has not heard of this, new group, and he mentions it by name. And he has benefited from this group and online and whatnot. And this new group is saying that the practices of his culture and of his people are actually shirk. And that anybody who does these types of practices of invoking the saints is in fact committing shirk. So now he is emailing me asking that he has heard a number of my lectures, and now what does he do because his family and his entire society is involved in these rulings. But today's topic is to call out and say, Ya Ali Madad, Ya Abdul Qadir al-Jilani, Ya Rasul Allah, give me this, do that, prevent this. So this answer today is about a very clear-cut scenario, and that is to call out to other than Allah and to ask something from the being that you are calling out, and to ask something of this world or even of the next life, like something that you ask him and you expect your request to be responded to. Now, with regards to this question, academically speaking, just purely academically speaking, there are three primary opinions that are found within scholarly circles that claim to be Sunni. Okay, three primary opinions amongst groups of ulama, and they all claim that they are Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. The second opinion, which is now the opinion that I follow, the second opinion is the opinion that invoking the saints, it is haram, and it is evil, and it is an evil innovation, a religious innovation, a bid'ah, and it is a stepping stone to shirk. It is opening the doors to shirk.
Look at this. So invoking people is a step to shirk, but touching the stone to erase your sin is not? Do you see the stupidity? Do you see the hypocrisy? Invoking people is a step to associate someone with God. No one, okay, no problem. So touching the stone to erase your sin is not a paganism, believing that the stone is a mediator between you and God? Isn't it your God is the one who made you do that? Every single Muslim now, in order to have his sin erased, he have to do certain steps, and all of them, they are the reason to sin for be forgiven. And the black stone is one of them. Now the other sheikh, he will refute this guy supposedly, and he will get him busted. So listen to this guy and die laughing with me.
Is a renowned da'i in the US who says that asking intercession from dead people or from graves is not a shirk by itself, yet it is a means of shirk, and that it would be prohibited, haram, but it is not shirk. Unless the person who's asking for such intercession has the intention to call them as gods. So, what is the ruling on that? First of all, do not take knowledge from the likes of me or the likes of him.
Here you see how a Muslim, he's getting certified smart by being an idiot. So he's saying, don't take knowledge from me, but he is the one who's going to answer us. Do you see the stupidity? So why you are on TV? Don't take knowledge from me. And don't take knowledge from him. So why you are there? If you are the idiot. Continue.
Take knowledge from real scholars.
He is not really a scholar, he is ice cream. He was imported from China. So all this beard, and you are on TV, and you have your program, and people send you questions, and don't take it from me, get it from real scholars. So why you are there? Reception?
This quote-unquote renowned scholar, he's a da'i. He does not qualify to be a scholar.
But you just said you yourself, you are not qualified too.
He's a student of knowledge. So there are so many of us. We are fortunate to be famous because Allah has blessed us with this gift, and after that with the media. Had it not been to Peace TV, Huda TV, Zat TV, Islam Channel, Iqra, etc., and the social media, nobody would have known anything about us. So I'm telling you this, when you want to take knowledge, proper knowledge, especially when it comes to Aqidah, don't go to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Don't go to people who keep on switching in the books of the Salaf. They reported that Imam Malik ibn Anas was approached by a man of the people of innovation. So he said, stop, Imam, let me debate with you. So Imam Malik had some time on his free time, so he said, okay, then what? So the man says, if I beat you in my argument, in debate, you follow me. And if I don't beat you and you beat me, I follow you. So Imam Malik says, okay, let's assume I followed you and you beated me. Then we both met someone who debated with us and he beated us. So the man says, we follow him. He said, my son, the religion of Allah is one. And I see that you keep on hopping from one religion to the other.
But this is what Muhammad did. This is what Muhammad did. Muhammad, he kept hopping from religion to other. Are you saying your prophet was wrong? Isn't it the Quran says that we found you lost and we guided you? When Muhammad was lost, what does that mean? The stupid search engine is not. with me carefully and laugh. Muhammad was changing his religions in the speed of light. And he found you unaware. This is the Muslim translation, by the way, guys. Unaware. Does it say really unaware or dalan? Unaware of the Quran. How he can be aware of the Quran if there's no Quran yet? You see the stupid translation? It says وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًا فَهَدَى. He found you lost and he guided you. Change the translator in a miraculous way. See? Did he not find you wandering in the direct? Like searching? Muhammad is searching. Is that a true translation? No. It says Dalan. They don't even dare to translate the word Dal as it is because it's about Muhammad. Dal means he is lost. Even the Quran says Muhammad, he did not even know what faith was. Look at those all translations. Look. False translations. If we go read carefully and die laughing. Chapter 42, verse number 52. You see how they got busted? Thus we revealed to you and inspired the book by our command. And by the way, this is a false translation too. It says Ruhan min amrina, spirit. The word spirit is gone in the translation. You did not know what the book was, nor what the faith was. Muhammad had zero faith in God. He had zero knowledge about God. So what he was for 40 years. If you don't like this translation, which is a false translation anyway, we can change it for you. Let us go to Yusuf Ali. This is what Shakir. This is Yusuf Ali. And thus have we by our command, send inspiration to thee. Again, they are lying. The word spirit is gone. Thou knowest not before what was revelation and what was faith. Muhammad, he did not know what faith, and he knew nothing about revelation. So he knew nothing about revelation of Moses, Abraham. Don't the Muslims, they say to us lying that Muhammad, he was Abrahamic before he became a prophet? Don't they say that? But as you see, Muhammad never was a person of faith, and he never knows anything about revelation of God. So Muhammad was what? Was a pure pagan. Can the Muslims say to us this is weak? Like the guy who called me, he says the bend. So if I show you authentic hadith, do you accept it? He said the bend. They bend it, you see, they bend it to fit. They lost their decencies. Either it's authentic and you accept it, and then authentic is authentic, or you don't accept all the authentic and that's it. And as long as a Muslim, he knows that Paul, as an example, he was bad. Why your prophet did not say Paul? You Muslims are smarter than Muhammad? In fact, their book says Paul was a messenger of God. If you go to chapter 36, stupidity is amazing. He is the strongest between the messenger of God And that chapter actually proven to us that Jesus is God, because even in the interpretation they confirm that those are three messengers of Allah which is sent by Jesus. How they are messenger of Allah but they are sent by Jesus? Can Jesus as a man make you a messenger of God if he is just a prophet? A prophet cannot make a prophet. A prophet cannot send a prophet. Only God do send prophets. So this is your stupid Quran, and this is your religion. First we sent to them two messengers. They rejected them, and we strengthened them with the third. They said, truly we have sent to you in a mission. If we go to Ibn Kathir, we will find that the third is Paul. Let us go to the stupid Ibn Kathir. And by the way, Ibn Kathir was a YouTuber in his time, because he was, all his books is to refute the Christians, supposedly. You know what I mean? Supposedly he is a smart Abdul at that time. He is the genius. So this is a stupid Ibn Kathir confirming that Paul is a messenger of God. And he was sent by Jesus. By who? By Jesus himself. And that confirmed to us that Jesus must be God, because no man can send messengers of God. Only God can do that. This is why they are called messengers of God. So if you read Ibn Kathir, and read carefully with me, this is your stupid Ibn Kathir, telling you a story about the three messengers, and why there are three, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, as usual. Here it says, they did miracles, you know, even they resurrected a person from death. But look what it says here. Read carefully. And we reinforced them with the third, mean. We supported them, stringed them with the third messenger. Ibn Jurayj narrated from Wahab ibn Sulaiman. And by the way, I can show you tons of reference, not only those. From etc. He says, the name of the first two, the messengers, is Shamun or Simon. And the second is Yohanna, which means John. And the name of the third is Burus. Do you see it? And the city was Antioch. So the copy-paste religion who keep attacking Paul, they do not know that Paul in their book was a messenger of God. Dummy like their prophet. Illiterate. A Muslim saying, did you enjoy your 6 tourist holiday? Well, you know, Saiful Islam, I did not go to the Hajj, my friend. If I go to the Hajj, then I will enjoy 6 tourist holiday. Isn't it your prophet? He says there's something you can do. It's called Mut'atul Hajj. You can enjoy 6 tourism in the Hajj. Do you want to show you the hadith? Abdul? Is it your prophet who says if a man and a woman, they met together, they can share the bed 3 nights, 3 days? And you are talking about 6 tourism? Who is number 1 6 tourist in Thailand? Who is number 1 6 tourist in the world anyway? This is who you are. There's difference between opinion. So now it's opinion. So when you want, it's an opinion that Paul was bad. When you want, it's not opinion. You see the stupidity in this called. So they say to us that Islam is based on opinion. So where is Islam? Where we can find Islam? Because all of your religion is opinion. When you're a prophet, he says, don't do mut'ah no more, according to you. And Allah, he says, do mut'ah. Which one you follow? Your opinion. Your opinion is to follow Muhammad, not to follow Allah no more. You see the hypocrisy, my friend? Was Muhammad given opinion that the 3 days, 3 nights to have sex without marriage against Allah? teaching, or this is from the Quran? This is from the Quran. But Muhammad, he gave more description, saying 3 days, 3 nights. The Quran did not say how many days. If a man and a woman agree to have, look at the translation to marry, where it says the word marry. Any Muslim can show me the word marriage? Who is a Muslim? He can show me the word marriage. Huh? Why haven't you spoken about Hatun attack? My friend, if you are a man, come attack me. I don't need to talk about you. You are a coward like your prophet, you attack women. If you are a man, come to me and attack me, son of Muta. Be a man. You go after women, you coward, son of Mutaz. Where is the word marriage in the hadith? Is that a sahih hadith or this is opinion? It's authentic. This is al-Bukhari. Is it opinion? Muhammad, he forbid muta 2 times. But then Allah command Jibreel to tell Muhammad that muta is made officially forbidden forever. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Guys, look at this religion. It's time for comedy. Listen to this. This is the religion of he said, she said. Do you have a proof? Do you have a proof that Allah, he told Muhammad this? If Allah, he told him, it should be in the Quran. Isn't it the Quran how Allah, he communicate with Muhammad? So you are saying to us that the Quran is not the book of Allah, or at least is not the only book of Allah. Where in the Quran Allah, he said to Muhammad, I allow you to do muta, and then now don't do it no more. Can you show me the verse? Quran chapter 4 verse 24 says you do muta. What muta is? You take a woman from her hand in the elevator, you say to her, we do boom boom until we arrive to the 5th floor. How much you charge? What kind of religion this religion is? Is that the religion of Moses? Is that the religion of Jesus? And as long as Allah, he forbid it, show us the verse. When Allah, he sent Jibreel, and Jibreel said to Muhammad, as you said, can you show me where what he said to him? Any Abdul? King Yusuf, you are no king, you are just a potato. Get out of here. We gave you a chance. I have no time for kids. Cowardly religion. They go after a woman, she is in the speaker corner, and they attack her. Like their prophet who split the woman 2 pieces when she's alive, and she is over the age of 84. Coward Muhammad. But here, first we need to ask, why Allah, he allow muta? Shouldn't we know why? You said officially forbidden. Can you show me how it became officially? Muhammad said Allah has made muta officially forbidden. Okay, Muhammad said, what does Allah say? You said Allah told Muhammad. So, but the Quran says you can do muta, so Muhammad can go against the Quran. In the same time, what kind of a decent prophet? He say a man and a woman, they can have sex for 3 days, 3 nights, boom, boom. As long as they agree for the payment. I will open my Skype again because people, they were actually, you know, hold on before we open Skype, because I want to show you the act of paganism. Listen carefully. The act of paganism. A Muslim, the Muslim Sheikh, he will explain to us what is pagan, and you will love it.
It's not Islam. So those who adopt for most of their life a particular opinion, then they change to a second opinion. Well,
Did you see? He changed to second opinion. Halal, mut'ah is halal. Then mut'ah is haram. Marrying a Christian woman is haram. Then it's halal. Christian food is haram. Then it's halal. Praying to the Kaaba is haram. Then it's halal. This is Muhammad. As if he is speaking literally about Muhammad.
or most of their life a particular opinion, then they change to a second opinion. Well, give them some time and they will change to a third opinion.
Exactly.
Are these people worthy of being
No,
followed
they are
in matters of aqidah? Definitely.
Are they worthy, guys? Are they worthy? Muhammad, he said, do mut'ah. Then Muhammad, he forbid the mut'ah. Then Muhammad, he allowed the mut'ah. Then Muhammad, he forbid the mut'ah. Then Muhammad allowed the mut'ah. He just said, are they worthy to follow them when it's come to believe? To follow them, they change their mind. Listen carefully and die laughing.
Are these people worthy of being followed in or most of their life a particular opinion, then they change to a second opinion? Well, give them some time and they will change to a third opinion. Are these people worthy of being followed?
No. Let us go to the Quran. Even the Quran says Allah, he make verses and he causes you to forget it. Why? Because he changed his opinion. Chapter 2 verse number 106. If we go and read the interpretation, you will die laughing. The Arab, they were saying to Muhammad, look at Muhammad, he says something in the morning, he changed it in the afternoon or second day. Let us go and see chapter 2 verse 106, and this is your Islamic official website. He said it in the morning. The guy did not even wait 24 hours to change it. He's mentally ill. At least wait until the second day. Read and laugh. When the disbeliever began dried the matter of abrogation, saying that one day Muhammad enjoys his companion to one thing, and then the next day he forbid it. Do you see it? Abdul, do you see it? If this is from Allah, how Allah he changed it so fast? I mean, just yesterday. Where is God? How come God did not do that with Musa? Like Musa's go to sleep, second day he come, he says, forget about what God said to me yesterday, we will do something else today. Isn't it obvious that this guy, he tried things and then they didn't work and then he changed them because people complain? Second day, not even second week. And people, they notice that this guy is obviously stupid. And then Muhammad, in order to refute them, look what he did. He did something more stupid. He said the following: none of our revelation we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. Like, what the heck? Why, first of all, why you abrogate a verse you gave us yesterday? You found that it's a mistake? What test people? Guys, Allah tests people. Okay, people go have sex. Is that how you test them? Allah, he tests people by saying to them, go and do mut'ah? Is that a test? You give them permission already to have sex without marriage. How that can be a test, you idiot? Look at this madness. You are asking them to commit sin and then you say this is a test? You give them permission. And then he continues saying, we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. Like, why you want to cause it to be forgotten? Okay, hold on, guys. Look at this smart Muslim. Mr. What his name? Where is his text? Here we go. Ahlul Sunnah. Ahlul Sunnah is a genius. Look what he said. Try not to laugh. The one who said that is the enemy of the Prophet. Who cares? Still he changed it in the morning. Guys, this is what the enemy says. But Muhammad, he did not say, no, I did not do that. Muhammad, he confirmed it, saying, yes, because Allah, he gave me this verse, says he abrogate as he wish, and he caused to forgotten as he wish. So I am the enemy of Muhammad, saying, why Muhammad, he gave a law in the morning, and then second day or afternoon he changed it. You said to me, this is the enemy saying that? You're a genius. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain, and you Muslims are not denying it. You said this is what he did. Yes. Read carefully. Read carefully. It says, he enjoined his companion one thing, and then in the next day he forbid it. God revealed whatever verse, conditional practical, that he has revealed, been revealed, containing a judgment, we abrogate either together with recital or only judgment. What? I mean, this is stupid. Why God, he made a law and then he changed his mind? So when Jesus said Jesus is possessed by demon, did Jesus refute them? But your prophet did not refute them. He confirmed that yes, this is what happened. He did not say, no, I don't do that. He says, yes, Allah, he abrogate and cause me even to forget. Read and laugh. When the Jews, they said he is possessed by demon, you can say whatever you want. The Quran says, the Arab said Muhammad is crazy 6 or 7 times in the Quran. But we can prove Muhammad is crazy without the Arab saying that. A person who jump in the water have dead dogs and women blood from period, stinky water, even the hadith says it's stinky, he must be crazy. The hadith confirmed that Muhammad is crazy and he's possessed. You see, you Muslim, you say bewitched. For us, we say be possessed. We don't believe in magic. So look what your Muslim, you says. You say that you're a prophet. He was under the control of the devil. And he started imagining that he had done a thing. In fact, he did not. So Muhammad is crazy. Or you have to accept he was possessed. You Muslim claim that he was under black magic, to the point even his sex wasn't fake. Read carefully. The prophet wife continued, said the prophet continued for such a such period, imagining that he had sexual intercourse with his wife. In fact, he did not. Do you see it? So the Quran confirmed that Muhammad is a crazy man. And the hadith, it give us more explanation. This guy, he imagined things never happened. How we can trust Muhammad after herding? Let us say, you see, when I was in the army, there was a guy who was dismissed from the service. When you go, like, do your papers when you are leaving the army, there's a place where everybody meet and everybody tell the story. So this guy, he was hearing voices. This is why they dismiss him. Because of health problem. Not dishonorable, he had a health problem. What is the problem? He told me, I hear voices. That is Muhammad. Muhammad, he imagined himself having sex, but in fact he did not. Why? Because somebody take hair from him and control him. It's your story. Is that a Sahih story? Is that authentic? Yes, this is Sahih Bukhari. So now how can we trust him to be a person hearing the voice of the angel? Mr. Mahdi, hey Mahdi, would you like to call me? If you like to call me, feel free, I will take your call. Look what Mr. Mahdi, he said. He said he was not controlled by the devil. He was infected by demon. But isn't it the demon is a devil? You Muslims don't have demon, my friend. Oh, sorry. He was infected by magic. Okay, hold on. Are you sure? Let us show you that Muhammad was receiving command from the devil. You see, everything is from your books. Muhammad, he confirmed that Shaitan, he gave him orders. Read it. And this is Sahih. There's none among you, read carefully, Mahdi, with whom not attached from the amongst the jinn, the devil. Did the companion said, Allah messenger is with you too? Thereupon he said, yes, but Allah helped me against him, so I'm safe from his hand, and he does not command me but for good. Does Muhammad just say that the devil command me to do good? Do you see it? Muhammad claiming that he received command from the devil, and Mr. Devil is a devil, but he gave Muhammad good command, like what? Eat ice cream. Do you see it? So when you say to me black magic, well, hold on. Who is the one who brought the black magic to earth, Mr. Mahdi? Who is the one who brought black magic to earth? Any Muslim can tell us? Is that Satan or Allah? Any Muslim can help us? Remember, you are the one who said he is infected by black magic. Infected. I like the word infected. Perfect. Hey people, Muhammad was infected. Do you see it? This is a Muslim trying to explain to us the situation of his prophet. Muhammad was infected. Tell me how the infection worked. Well, Muhammad was infected by the black magic. What happened? How the infection of the black magic work? Yeah, but everyone is born with the devil. Yeah, but not everyone the devil command him. Your prophet, he claimed that the devil command him, and you are the one who says he's infected. So Muhammad is not protected by Allah. So Muhammad, he got somebody, he whispered to him, command him good. His name is Shaitan. So are you saying to me, you Muslim believe there's a good Shaitan? And then if we go and check the verses we are talking about, you will see the following, that Allah, he abrogated revelation, and he caused them to be forgotten. You Muslim, you say we memorize the Quran. The fact that Hadith confirmed that Muhammad forget the Quran. Actually, this is why Muhammad, he made this verse. He says something in the morning, he forget at night. He cannot recite the same verse twice. And this is why he come with the excuse that Allah gave him Quran in 7 Arabic dialect. Why? Because each time he recite the verse, it come differently. So 2 Muslims were talking about it, the verse, and they start fighting. They said, this is not how the Prophet said it. He said, this is how he did it in front of me. So they drag each other to in front of Muhammad, and Muhammad said to the first one, recite it. The second one recited. He said, both of you are right. How it's right? He said, because Allah, he gave me the 7 Quran. So Muhammad is covering his bum by claiming that God, he gave him 7 Quran. Why did Allah give 7 Torahs to Moses? Why Allah did not give 7 Injil to Jesus and 7 Torah to Moses and 7 Psalm? 7? Yeah, because he can't repeat the same story twice. And he claimed that Muhammad was correcting his God, saying to him, no, 1 Quran doesn't work. My people cannot do it. But you Muslim, you claim 1 Quran is enough. And you claim that the Quran is preserved and you have 1 Quran. Do you see it? Jibreel came to Muhammad and said to him, Allah commanded you to recite to your people the Quran in 1 dialect. Upon that, he said, I ask Allah, but I don't have forgiveness. My people are stupid. They cannot do that. I'm not capable. So how are you Muslim today? You say, today the Quran is that. But Muhammad, he said, this cannot be true. It's not right. People are not capable. Do you see it? Are they capable or not? And this hadith actually is enough to prove that every Muslim he lie when he say we have one Quran, because there are 7 at least. And when he say one Quran is enough, because the Prophet says no. Either you are lying or your Prophet is lying. The real shaitan is Iblis, and the other one are just okay, hold on guys. The real shaitan is Iblis. The rest are what? Minion Iblis. Are you here paid by somebody? Are you trying to make fun of your Prophet or what? Okay, let me ask you, Mahdi. Allah, he sent down to the earth one shaitan. His name is Iblis. How shaitan he got the children's? How they became too many? Because remember, the Quran says Allah, he kicked only one Satan. His name is Iblis. Is that correct? He said to him, to Adam, to Eve, get down. All of you. Okay. So now shaitan is one. How he got many shaitan? How he got his babies? Do you know the answer? Any Muslim can tell me? Is that true that you Muslim believe that shaitan, Allah created for him a penis in the right thigh, and he created for him a vagina in the left thigh, and then he shake this inside this, do nikah, and then he lay eggs, and from each egg 70 male and female Satan come out? Or I'm making things up? Because remember, Allah, he kicked only one Satan out of heaven. So how we have too many now? Do you have an answer? Stupidity is amazing. See, Islam is a good religion as long as you know nothing and you are stupid. And you don't read and you don't question. The second you question, things get crazy. So shaitan, he misled Adam and Eve. Allah, he said to Adam and Eve and shaitan, there's only one shaitan, Iblis. He said, get down, all of you. Yeah, this is not the question, Mahdi. I'm asking you where shaitan, as long as you just said there's many shaitan. How come Allah, he sent down one shaitan, and then we have too many? What happened? He imported them from China? Stop repeating your stupid text again and again. I'm asking you now the question. Allah, he sent down only one shaitan, kicked him out from heaven. Adam, Eve, and shaitan, 3. Only 3 kicked out from heaven. How come you Muslim believe there's too many shaitan? Explain to us. Did shaitan, he go to dating.com and he found a bride? Whenever a human being is born, shaitan is born. Okay, shaitan is born from where? And Abdul, when you say to me what you are saying is not true, this is in your book. When you say what you are saying is not true, this is what you Muslim teach. Isn't it your Prophet says that shaitan, he lay eggs? Is that your Prophet or somebody else? This what you are saying is not true. You just said your Prophet is lying. Anyway, it's getting late for me here, and I hope you guys will have a good time. Did we have a good time today? Here you see how Muslims are pagan people, following pagan prophet, kissing black stone, believing in stones, erase their sin, and they claim that you Christians are pagan. Actually, not only that, the Quran confirmed that the God of Islam, he ordered Solomon to make statues. Can you believe it? How many of us we heard Muslims saying that the prophet, he destroyed the statues? Chapter 34, verse number 13. Allah, he gave Sulaiman the control of the genie, which is fiction story. And look at the translation here. They make for him images. What images? What happened to the statues? The statues is gone in translation. In Arabic here it says, يَعْمَلُونَ لَهُ مَا يَشَاءُ مِنْ مَحَارِيبَ وَتَمَاثِيلَ. You see it? Change the translator. Or you can copy this and post it in Google, just to show you how you can get them busted so easy. But just change the translator in the same website. In a miraculous way, the word statues will appear. I mean, what happened? Why it was not appearing in the previous one? Look, in this one too, there is no statues too. It's gone. Let's change the different translator. This is Hilali and Khan. Let us say Biktal. In Biktal, there's a statue. You see it? The God of Islam is ordering his prophet Solomon, supposedly, because suppose this is a Muslim prophet, or the flying carpet can carry 600,000 chair, to build a synagogue full of statues. Do you see it? Do you see the stupidity? So how they lie to us and they say Islam is against the statues, and the Quran is the one ordering his prophet to have his statues in his synagogue. Why they change it? Because it's an embarrassment. This is why I'm working now in my Quran translation. So as soon as I finish it, God is willing, I will publish it. And by the way, I will publish my second book, Quran and Science in Depth, in Russian language, maybe today or tomorrow. And again, it's for free. All right? So if you are a Russian person or speak Russian or Ukrainian or whatever, you can go to Patreon later, maximum tomorrow, and you will see a posted link for the new book translated into Russian. And again, for free. And the reason we are giving it for free, not because I'm rich, I am not, but it's more important to save millions of people from me making some money. Nobody, everybody needs money. We don't pay for our gas by saying I'm a Christian prince, they give it to me for free, right? But it's more important to save millions and millions from the filthy, false cult of Muhammad. Do we have any, Abdul, have an objection? Why your prophet, he is saying that Allah, he ordered his prophet to make statues? Have you published in Romanian language? Actually, I have somebody working in the Romanian language, but the book is not done yet. I encourage you, if you are a person who speaks Chinese, Korean, any language, contact me, please. And we are looking for a volunteer who can translate my books. And as usual, we will give them for free. All right? I know there is a person working in the Romanian translation, but it's not done yet. Okay? So, I want to say thank you for being here. This is humbly your brother Christian Prince was serving you for today. I'm no one. I'm just a man who claims nothing good about him. I don't claim to be a priest. I don't claim to be a bishop. I don't claim to be even a good man. God, he says, only God is good, and he is true, telling the truth. Only God is good. But the bad me, still he can do good to you and share some knowledge I spend my life accomplishing. And this is what I'm doing here. So you will not be deceived, your children will not be lied to, and to show you how stupid this cult is. Never follow a man, for man is a sinner, so am I. For the Lord the Messiah, he said, I am the truth. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. I am the living God. I am who I am. Whoever believes in me and I will live. That is Jesus. Don't follow the dead Muhammad, the one who goes after children to have sex with them, the black stone kisser, the one who refused even to meet people without paying him, the one who worship money, the one who worship sex, the one who promised you that his heaven is full of lust and sex and penises. That is not from God, my friend. That God don't come to your door and knock at your door and says, hey, if you believe in me, I'm going to give you big boobs. That is not God. Do you need to be genius to understand that this is the devil? What kind of God he promised me women with big boobs if I believe in him? What's wrong with him? This is disrespect for women. Even the verse did not even say the word women. For God of Islam, women is just boobs. For the God of Islam, women is just a vagina. She is not even a human. She exists for one reason, entertainment. How you accept that to your mother, to your sister, to your daughter? A man who don't respect a woman, he don't respect his mother. How dare you? A God who said to me, if you believe in me, I will create for you a lot of women, and they are see-through, because he is obsessed with the white color. Racist. How dare you? Follow the holy person. His name is Christ. He said to them, who of you can prove me to be a sinner? All of them, they went to mute. We just asked the Muslims about his prophet's sin. He said, yeah, a man, he go to the house of his own son when the husband is not there, and he flirt with the wife, and later he have sex with her, and yet they say to us, he is the best of mankind. If this is the best of mankind, so who is the perverted one in between the mankind? We are following the Lord Messiah. His name is holy, so his act. The Messiah said to a man, why you call me good? Don't you know that only God is good? And then Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. Which means, how you know I am the good God? And the good God, my friend, is the only one can save you. Muhammad himself is rotten in the grave. He lied to his followers saying, the body of the prophet will not be consumed. And then 3 days after, his belly is full of fart. And all of those information is in their books. Can you believe it? If this is the book written by Muslims exposing Muhammad, so what about books written by non-Muslims? How much Muslims they hide from us to cover up the madness of their man. I say, may the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again, I will give you some time to watch this video, download these videos, and maybe tomorrow will come, maybe the day after, we will see. Until then, I say Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And we prove it every day. Glory and victory by his name. Amen to that. Thank you, and see you soon again. Take care.